Yo. I think I'm to the point where I'm gonna have to pick some of this broccoli. It's looking beautiful. Head is still nice and tight. This one looks like it's getting to the point where it needs to be picked. I still got some that's not quite there yet. Oh yeah. I gotta get some of this cauliflower picked. That looks pretty ragged, but it's still good. Never made quite the monstrous heads I'd hoped for. Look at that. It's got some bad color to it too, but it's got to be picked. Something. It smells good. It's fun. I don't think that cabbage is gonna do anything. Something went wrong with it, but look at the heads on these, man. That's beautiful. I was gonna do my early February update, but something happened where I couldn't get the video made. I might be able to include parts of it in this, but I don't know if anyone ever has this problem, but I run out of time and I run out of money. So I mean, I think it's just a problem I have, but I don't really know. So I'm gonna pick that one. It's kind of had a little bad looking spots on it, but it's all right. Some of these carrots are getting close to having to be pulled out. I'm gonna wait a little longer on them. They doing all right. That grass in there just got out of hand. Now these beets, who knows? I don't know. I'm just gonna keep letting them go until the time comes when I gotta move in this garden for the springtime stuff. But some of them made, I mean, that's a beetroot right there. It's a small one, but some of them just ain't made nothing. Just like a plant. I don't know. Well, you can see a beetroot right there, but that's not, I mean, that's a nice one right there, but you know, like 5 of them. That ain't gonna work. Well, and I put some fertilizer down on them. Let's go ahead and get the broccolis that I gotta get. Let's see. Then they had a little flowerette under there. That's one. That head's about ready. Look, this one. Oh, that's a picked one. That's the first one I picked. Okay, that's just all flowerettes. So what I'm gonna do is pick those. I don't have 3 hands, so it's kind of like I gotta do this on my own. All right. I'm gonna have here. Hard doing it one-handedly. I could pick that one. That one's about ready too. That one. I'm gonna cut these long ones on. It's okay. It smells like cauliflower. It doesn't feel bad. It's just got a weird color to it. I have to get this one too. That one, okay to leave. This one, got to go. Got to come out. That one later. That's some broccolis, I believe. Yeah, that's what we figured that is. Those are some, maybe they'll do later on. Bring these in, wash them, maybe blanch it, and do some freezing tonight, but saving some of this for later. I surely don't want to. That lettuce is looking really nice, huh? That lettuce is looking really nice. But I'll come back if I get a chance and I'll pick some of that. Alright, we're back over here by the beans. I'm still getting quite a few of these. Look, that's one that was clipped and it's coming back, so I'm trying to get it to where it'll hold. Look at that one. Let's see. Oh, it's actually got a bean on it. Try and get them trained to go up there. Look at the size of that nice looking bean. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and pick those. Got some pretty good bean growth on here. They putting out beans, man. Every time, every few days, I get the same amount. It's nice. Nice. And look. Think the bugs are in there? Look at them worms. Look at the worms in that thing. And they in there too. Look at them. See them? I'm gonna get rid of them, but I think that's some cauliflower. They might be shot. Look, they ain't in the broccoli. That one's actually forming a broccoli head right there. So is this one. So is this one. Broccoli heads on all of those. I'm gonna come take care of that with a little 7 dust, but I doubt I'll save them. All right, the beans are looking great. Look at that. They got beans even on the ones that are on the ground. Look at that. Peas forming in there. Nice size peas. The English peas. Forming pods. Look at that. That's what they said. That's about where you pick them to shell them. But I surely don't have enough to shell. So what I might do is just let those go to seed on here, just so I can have some seeds for next year, and let them do that. And you know, they're heirloom variety, so that's what I'm gonna do. Alright, y'all, this is what I picked just today. I got home from work. Ain't got much time to be doing much else, but got a pretty good bit of sugar peas and snow peas. Boy, those are good. Nice. Some of them are pretty, but you know, some of them have some weird colors. If you're looking at it, you see that like little mottle, like the white, like something. I don't know what that is. It doesn't affect the flavor any. I eat them, and but you know, most of them are real pretty. Just a real pretty bean. I eat them raw, but I'm gonna go ahead and blanch all of this and freeze it. So 3 heads of broccoli. I mean, that's a pretty decent size head of broccoli there. I mean, pretty much regular size hands for a man. I wear large gloves, so about the regular man size. And so that's a pretty decent size head of broccoli there. That is pretty big compared to what I've been buying at the stores when I bought early in the year. And now cauliflower, that's maybe baseball size, this softball size, but baseball, less than baseball, softball. Cauliflower's a little shabby, but I'm gonna go ahead and blanch all of this and go ahead and freeze it, because maybe try eating one of these yummy little morsels here and see how the flavor is. about this? Gone. Tastes just like homegrown broccoli. Go figure. Anyway. Alright. See y'all later. Alright. What I'm gonna do here, since we got a little bit to go before the spring garden really needs to be put in, and the beans are doing so beautifully. See those peas? I'm gonna go ahead and kind of get this ground a little tore up right here, and see if I can get some other beans started. And keep those vermin away. See, I just went over one of those holes. I'm planting this kind on this run of cattle fence, and I'm planting this kind Wando on this side, and that's the same kind that's right here growing. These are what I planted here. So I do have some English peas already coming along. Who knows? Let's see what happens. I'm gonna plant them this February. It's supposed to be time to be planting them, so we'll see. I'm gonna see. I mean, the snow peas are just doing lights out. I mean, I'm getting these beautiful snow peas like this every day. Delicious. I could just eat that all day long. So I'm gonna have another one. Well, ain't nothing better than eating green beans right out of the garden. I mean, they're everywhere down there. That whole thing's loaded. It's hard to see, but once you get down there they are, all over. All over. They're just everywhere on there. This is one of those days where the rain is showing up a little bit earlier than it was supposed to. My daughter's sick again, so I'm home with her. And I was gonna plant a few more bean seeds in the garden. I guess I can go walk and show y'all what I'm doing. I decided I was gonna put this garden into use for things like tomatoes and bell peppers and whatnot, because I wanted to grow them in 2 locations. But these beans are doing so well here, and some of the broccolis and cauliflowers are still going along, so I'm gonna see what happens. And those beans are doing so well. I'm putting some of these cattle fences, cattle panels. Finally got the word out of my mouth. Up. I need to buy another one, or 2 or 3 or 4, maybe 5, 6. Look how good those beans doing. I picked yesterday and there's just as many today. And here comes the rain. So I'm gonna pull up that right there, and I'm gonna use the garden rake and get all that grass out of there and plant some more stuff. Time to get in though. I don't want to be soaked to the bone. Which, if I don't hurry, I'm gonna get there. Ooh, thank you, Magnolia. You come and stop it. Of course, it's gonna start flowing up right when I get. No, it ain't flowing up. It's still rolling. All right. Whew. I'm gonna show y'all this. Take a look. This is early. Actually, it's Valentine's Day, February 14th, mid-February, and we're already throwing leaf breakout signs on the fig trees. Yeah, leaves are already starting to come out. I hit them this year with some fertilizer, so we'll see how that works. But I'm gonna come show y'all. I'm gonna come back after. I had to come let the chickens out and let them stretch their legs a little bit, stretch their wings, or whatever they do. Alright, so what I'm gonna do today, man, it's like carrots are disappearing. It's not disappearing, it's just, this is a carrot. Something's eating the tops off of them. I think I know what's doing that. I think that's mole. I think that's moles doing that. Well, I mean, little nothing of a carrot. I think that's moles doing that. There's another little nothing of a carrot. I mean, there's carrots all up in here. That's not a carrot. This is not a carrot. This is a carrot. It didn't grow, but I got some big ones in there. But something's really giving the tops of these hell. But I think I know what it is. I think it's a mole, and I got some poison that I'm gonna try and use on them. A lot of people say the only thing you can really do is get a cat. I had a cat when I first moved in here, and the cat didn't make it. Something out here ate the cat, so I don't know what happened. Or someone stole the cat, I believe, but the cat turned up missing. Anyway, I'm gonna come back a little later today. I just got home. It's 5:30. Well, it's more than 5:30, about 5:40. I get off of work. I got off at 2:30. Pick my daughter up, get home, and it's 5:30. By the time I get home, dropping her off at her horses and all of that, it ain't no time in the day to do anything. So I'll be into the nighttime. I'm gonna be well into the nighttime. I'm gonna come pick that broccoli, that broccoli, that broccoli, that broccoli. I'm gonna leave that one. I'm gonna pick that one. Leave. I'm gonna pick that cauliflower, that cauliflower, that cauliflower. I'm gonna pick. The cabbage is getting close, but they ain't ready to be picked. I'm gonna pick that cauliflower. I'm gonna pick that cauliflower. Oh, that's just a pine tree thing. I'm gonna pick that cauliflower, that cauliflower. Almost all the cauliflower is getting picked. Cabbage ain't ready to be. That's some of that nitrogen fertilizer I put down on there. Cabbage ain't ready to be picked yet on either side of here, but they definitely have some good heads forming. I say about another week or two. It just took forever for my garden. I planted early and it's coming late. Look at them Brussels sprouts in there forming. Might get a few. Not many. Might get a few and they ain't gonna get no beets. I already know that's a lost cause. Whatever. I mean, I might get a few beets, but they just ain't growing into a beet, and I don't think they will. I just don't know what to think of this. I mean, I can give them more time, but they ain't, I mean, that's retarded. I don't know. I'm gonna give it a go again next year. Like that one formed a little bit of a beet, a little bit. I don't know. But this garden's almost all done. They got, you know, the carrots did all right. Nothing spectacular. Some of these are just small. Then that's a nice one right there. I'll have a few. I'm just gonna let them go a little longer. A little bit longer. Yeah. What I did is I pulled up some of this post for this little fence. This is easy going. Put the tiller on the tractor. Yeah, it went on easy today. Look at these beautiful peas going here, man. Oh, I want to eat that right now, but I'm letting them go to peas so I can shell. Because I got so many. I done picked a lot of peas. I got a lot set back frozen. I'm going to let those go to shelling. They keep making, man. This is wonderful. And I planted some more down here. These are green beans, but I planted some more English peas along here. No, yeah, I planted English peas along here. These are sugar peas and snow peas. These are English peas. And look, these are beautiful, man. Look, that's picking style right there. Look. Oh crap, they all fell out. But look, that's the pea that was in there. Delicious. Got another bean. Oh yeah, perfect. Damn mice. Whatever. Just get in here and eat my plants. It's in them holes. I got some poison I'm putting in there, trying to kill them. But what I'm gonna do is just plant and try and overwhelm them. I mean, you're gonna lose something to vermin. It's mice or moles or whatever getting in here. I'm gonna harvest these few broccoli. They ain't much on their heads, but they made a little bit. And these little cauliflowers, I'm gonna come and harvest them, get a little bit and put them back. Some of these beans are starting to sprout right now. Like that. Like that. Not much is sprouting, but they're starting to. It's starting to get warm enough that the seeds are coming up. We'll see what happens. That's pole beans there. And on this side is English peas I just planted again. And right here, these are English snow peas. That's English peas over there I planted last October. And these are snow peas and English peas I planted last October. And they doing great. I can't take it. I gotta eat one. Oh. That's so delicious. So, man, there's so much on there though. Look at all these beans. Everywhere you look, beans. They full up. I done picked so many times off of here. Look at the size of that thing. Anyway, I'm gonna let them go to. You can kind of see, look, the sun shining through there. There's peas in there. There look like 4 of them just in there. I'm gonna see what happens. I'm gonna shell them out. Look, that one's got about 8 or 9 of them in there. So, and then I didn't trellis these. There was an experiment to see how they did on the ground. And look at the size of that. There ain't nothing wrong with that. You electric. What a man on that. That ain't no good. But that pretty bean. A beautiful bean. No. They work on the ground. Trellising is better, of course. Look at that beautiful bean. Beautiful beans all up in there. Well, all up in there. Look at them. All those beans are up in there. Look at that. All over up in there. Look at that. This one's coming back. I thought I'd lost this one. I hit it with a little fertilizer. Boom, back green. So, yep. I'm gonna plant potatoes here and come hit the ground. Whatever's in them holes, I've been throwing chunks of poison down there. I'm gonna kill whatever's in there, but you know, everything's gotta eat. So we'll go ahead and plant potatoes today. That's what I'm planting. I'm gonna till up here, plant potatoes. I'm gonna hit that with the garden rake right there, that 3-prong, 4-prong garden rake, and put as many potatoes in here, chock-a-block. These are going. I'm gonna rip that row up, and that's all going. Potatoes down there, potatoes on the end, potatoes right here, potatoes on this right here, on this end, all the way here, potatoes here. It's what I can do, because I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna do this. I just bought 660 foot of wire fencing. Now I'm gonna fence off all this area and garden. This whole area is gonna become garden. But it's gonna take a while. I ain't gonna do it all at one time. I'm gonna ease into it. That's the way I do things. Trying to do this too fast and you overwhelm yourself and things don't do right. I learned that with I'm learning some things. I pulled up some beets today. You know, the leaves look beautiful. The beets look like crap. There ain't there's no root beet there. I mean, very few. So maybe I'll try again next year and it'll work out. Look at these onions. Look how pretty those onion plants are. They're starting to do, yeah. And garlic is looking beautiful. Green onions. Oh man, this whole little area. This is gonna be onions and green onions. I'm gonna just keep doing them over and over right here. It's a perfect place for that. Deer don't mess with it. Rabbits don't mess with it. Nothing eats this, really. Every now and then a deer will clip it, you can see. But it's not too bad. See how that deer clipped that? Not too bad. Right there, clipped it, but not too bad. Look at the blackberry putting out some flowers. Oh my God. And here's the other blackberry looking pretty nice. Made it through the summer. I mean, made it through the winter. Coming into another spring. Oh, that's nice. Look at the jasmine flowers on the ground. That looks like jasmine, yellow jasmine somewhere around here. Oh, it's up in that tree right there. You can't see it because they don't know to zoom on there. But, and that's my compost heap. But that boy, everything's looking nice this year. All right. Look, I just planted 2 more onions right there. So that's coming in. But anyway, I'm gonna get on the tractor. I'm on disc. And y'all, I'm gonna plant some potatoes. Another first for me. I've done it before, planted them before, but never really harvest. So anyway, I'll see y'all in a bit. Whew, okay. All right, everybody, if you're tuning in, potatoes are down. I got probably about 15 foot of row, 2 rows right there, some right there, some right here, some on the end over there. Got a little potatoes down. I planted them real thick. First time doing potatoes, so this is an experiment for me. So I'm gonna see what I get. I put them thick. They got a few beans coming up. I showed that earlier. I ain't gonna go do no more of that. Got my mom, my dad, my sister coming over tonight, so kind of gonna enjoy that visit. Looking forward to seeing them. Haven't seen my sister in a while. She did a what they call a traveling nurse, and she went to a traveling nursing job in California. I wish she wouldn't be over there, but you know, we all gotta do what we gotta do. I'm gonna show y'all some stuff. Look at that. Beautiful. Man, if y'all could smell that sweet cherry smoke, it smells like dessert coming out of there. Oh, so sweet. I mean, there's nothing else better than a cherry wood smoke, or red oak, or hickory. Oh God, such beautiful smelling stuff. So let's go ahead and open this up and take a look. See, there's the fire. Just enough. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful. But that's all coming out really nice. So just enough fire in there. Some real good hot coals. That's some southern red oak and some black cherry. All right, everybody. That's the tomato starts coming up, and a few peppers are actually starting to come up. That cold weather makes it hard to get them peppers to start, but they got a lot more should be coming up, but that's all right. The tomatoes are the ones I want to get really good. Here's a few more. I think I counted, it's almost 50 of them I got total. Some of them really just didn't come up for stink though. They didn't come up at all. Look at this. Oh my gosh. Just what I'm saying that. Look out. The black crims are coming up. Look at this. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Come on up, black crims. Oh, nice. Nothing in that row. That's super beefsteak. That didn't come up. Steakhouse get fun. Even those super sauces are coming up. They did that last year. They came up good last year, and then wonk wonk wonk. The ruby things ain't coming up, and the mortgage lifters ain't coming up either. I wonder why. Wait. I see a mortgage lifter coming up. You can't see it hardly, I don't believe, but it's right there. It's coming up. It's right there. That little white thing. I see it. There is one getting ready to pop up. So we'll see how it does. Maybe a few pop up. They did this last year. The older seeds took forever to spring to life. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully we get something. But yeah, that still got quite. Oh, it looked like I lost one right here. Didn't work out for him. Okay, some of these leaves. Yeah, you lose a few seed starts, but we'll see. That's the ones that came up with some new Homestead version. I'm trying to root out some figs. They're doing all right. supposed to rain tomorrow. I'm gonna have to cover them up. I'm tearing apart this hydroponics so I can rebuild that. Sheesh. Never any time. See, this is what time I get here. When the daylight savings time comes, I have more time. I took another tree down the other day, and I'm gonna be extending this garden for sure. Come this way. I don't know exactly what I'm gonna plant yet, but I'm gonna extend this little practice garden I had going here, and it's gonna be pretty tricky with this tree, and you can see that's the roots. So I figured if I get right along the drip line, I'm gonna still hit roots because they had a big tree right there. But what I might start doing is you know, just kind of go that way. I'm gonna move that wood right there, and just this whole area start making it a garden. It's gonna have to wait for this to rot itself out, but that's just the way it goes. I ain't digging it out, that's for sure. And I'm gonna come back this way and bring garden all the way to here. Watch that, that's a pecan tree, so I'm gonna come around it, and then more garden in here. There's persimmon trees growing here, wild persimmon trees, so I don't know what I want to do with that exactly. I think I'm gonna let them go, and then what's gonna happen is more garden. It's gonna jump all the way to here, to that tree right over there that you see. And I got these two trees out the way, so this is all gonna be, it's all gonna be garden. That's gonna be significant amounts of garden. If you look over there, I bought some fence. I got 660 foot of fencing I'm gonna put up. So it should serve the purpose. I tried to get that fencing before we had problems with the supply chain. I felt so bad. Well, I didn't feel bad. I felt I didn't know how to feel about this little situation. I had a Tractor Supply. I was buying that fencing. That's $160 a roll for 330 feet. And the guy was loading up 3 of them. And I was looking at him, and he's loading it up, and I was like, hey man, what you doing? He goes, I'm loading up your wire. I said, boy, it's so hard for me to tell you this, but I only bought 2 of them. He said, oh my God. He goes, I was gonna load 3 of them. He said, I thought for sure it said 3. I said, nah. He said, man, not too many people would have told me that. I don't know. I wouldn't have slept right at night. My dad says, you know, you won't sleep right at night knowing you stole. Not a thief, never have been, don't want to be. And that was pretty dang tempting to look at that 3rd roll. Would have gave me almost 1,000 feet of that stuff. I would have been able to fence a lot in, but you know, I make money, I'll buy it. Now what I got planted over here is potatoes, and I do not see anything coming up yet. It will. I need to plant some more beans. See how I got the beans planted right there and they popping up? These are beans I planted in October. Y'all all saw the videos for the garden starting way back then. I planted these way back then, and you know, they got good beans on there. That's some good stuff. I'm letting them, that's snow peas. I said beans, snow peas and sugar peas, and these are straight up English peas on this one. You can see I'm letting it get, there wasn't enough to really harvest. I tasted on the English peas, I tasted a few and they were great, but I'm gonna let them go to seed so I have seeds for next year and I don't have to buy. And I'm gonna plant a lot more too, but this is all English peas too, coming right here. So we're gonna see, there's 2 different varieties I planted there. There's one that's this, that both of them are heirlooms too. So we'll see see which one does best. And then I didn't even trellis these, and look, they grow. They grow just fine. Look at that beautiful sugar bean. So much good, sweet, sugary bean flavor. Yeah. These are pole beans. Heirloom, I think Kentucky Wonder. I think that's what that is. They didn't come up too great. But the reason is because some of them started coming up and then it got below freezing, and beans don't like that. Well, there's traffic over here. So anyhow, I'm gonna come and re-put in beans where they have gaps. But they, even with that, that's gonna be pretty good. And I got these cattle panels to I mean, you got sporadic ones coming up like right there and right there. So potatoes here, a few potatoes on the other end over there and over there, more beans. These are the broccolis, a few left over, a few Brussels sprouts. I tore up all the I think I have one cauliflower left, and that's in the other garden. But look how pretty those English peas are coming up right there. That row, those seeds really came up, and those didn't do too bad. But remember, something tore them up last year, and I think it's whatever's living in them holes. And I put some chunks of rat poison I bought that's supposed to be like the terror of all rat poison. See if they, I don't know, I'm just hoping maybe I kill them. Stupid rats, mice, moles.